What if I will show you the easiest mix of indicators for any beginner in trading? Sounds kind of interesting, right? So we're going to use three indicators that works kind of differently, but that's the thing, because they're going to give us a signal from absolutely different perspective, and that's what's going to help us to make precise entry points. So what you need to do right now is just open the laptop the same as me, sit on the couch for example, make yourself a tea and repeat everything after me. You ready? I hope you do. So let's go. So guys, let's go. For the time frames, as you can see, I have M1 after time of the expiration 2 minutes. And here, let's open a sell trade right away. And after we choose the indicators, it's Alligator. Also, it's Awesome Oscillator. Here it is, and Stochastic. For the amount, I chose 100 because we want to do a good result. Here, I'm actually thinking to open two more trades, sell trades for 2 minutes as well, because as you can see, we got some reversal. It's just a correction is absolutely normal, but that's how we can get also a really good entry point. And why not? We can cover, as you can see, all of these three trades in the plus, and it's gonna be absolutely perfect. So what we also can see here, first of all, Alligator, our indicator, gave a perfect sell signal here because we can see that the green lips line, the green line is ellipse, just in case, below the red teeth line exactly at the entry candle, signaling the end of the up move and start of a potential slipping or down phase. Also, the blue is a jaws, was flat and lagging below, confirming no strong uptrend support. So in Alligator strategy, a lips down crossover above the teeth or jaws is a classic short entry in ranging market like OTC, because actually today is a Sunday, so I'm making the video at the weekend, so that's why now I can only trade on the OTC. Of course, I would also show you how it works in the real market, but this I'm gonna make in another video. So because we can work at any market just with a good strategy. Also here we can see by the Awesome Oscillator that all of the last pin bars is red color. They're also crossing the zero level. It somehow kinda works like a MACD if you already know this kind of the indicator. So this is definitely giving us a sell signal, because before, as you can see, it was the upward trend, and we could see on the Awesome Oscillator the green pin bars. Yeah, the first trade we closed in the plus. The green pin bars crossing the zero level, moving upward. And but stochastic, we also can see that's moving downwards. This trade we also closed, even though it was really close. So we can see that stochastic already now here crossed the oversold zone, so that's why we can see some. So now we need to find the currency pair with a consistent upward or downward trend. It would be absolutely great. Okay, so here it is, kind of good. We're gonna open definitely here sell trade for 2 minutes. Great downward trend. Let me put it here so we can see the result immediately. So to be more clear about the Alligator indicator, because actually you don't need to know all of these T's and jaws and everything. You just need to know, if you see, for example, as before, in the only start of the downward trend, all of the three lines of Alligator crossing each other, there is no distance between them, there is no move upward or downward. But after, when the downward trend become more stronger and stronger, we can see how almost a mouth of the Alligator is opening, he's eating. That's how you can imagine that, so it would be easier for you. So when we see that all of the lines of Alligator is crossing each other, there's no distance, that means that there's no trend, and that means that the Alligator is sleeping. But after, when he wakes up, he wants to eat, he's open his mouth, and that's how we can see where he's eating, in what kind of the direction, downward or upward. So that's how it's going to be easier for you to understand and remember that. So when we see that all of the three lines of Alligator looks absolutely the same, as you can see, going downward in the same direction, there is the same distance almost between them, that sends us definitely a sell signal. But why we use here Awesome Oscillator and Stochastic Oscillator as well? Because they are faster indicator. They're working better for the short term trading, because if the Alligator sometimes in the start of the trend cannot show us the start of the reversal, as we can see, when it was just the start of this downward trend, we could already see on the Awesome Oscillator how it was appearing on the histogram, the red pin bars going lower and lower. As you can see, there's more and more them. And also in the stochastic, we could see how our two lines is moving downward in the same direction before the Alligator gave us a signal. So that's why it's important to combine them and work with them together. So we almost close the trade. Yeah, here is the plus. Okay, that's great. I'm thinking to open here another sell trade. I know the thing I don't like here right now, that we can see that the distance between the red line and the green line of Alligator is a bit smaller than between red and blue one. In the best case, as in the start of the downward trend, it should be the same distance between them. So if you see that the distance is becoming smaller, that could mean that, the trend right now is slowing down. Now we can see the corrective candle. Here it is. And also we can see at the stochastic that it achieved already the oversold zone. Two lines is crossing each other and start going a little bit in the upward direction, just a little bit, because of this green candle right now. So we just got either a corrective candle or a reversal. It's absolutely normal. It's absolutely fine, because how we would see that, because we couldn't see actually any signs of the reversal, like the smaller and smaller candle every time. So that's why I'm gonna check it out. Also the other currency pair, we also didn't see a lower shadow on the candle, so we couldn't know that. So for example, here could be a good reversal. So let's open here to buy trades. Now I actually realized I was kind of quick here, because we needed to wait for the third more green candle, as I'm always saying to you. But guys, I'm also the real person. It's absolutely normal. Sometimes we all made mistakes. It's absolutely okay. And here we can only get the signal right now from the stochastic. We can see that it's in the oversold and it's third reversing a little bit upwards. But at the same time, it's not that obvious and not that confident, as I can say. So if you see this kind of the situation, it's better to wait for the confirmation for the third green candle in this kind of the case to appear in the chart. So that's how you will know that this is definitely the start of the reversal. You can also get the signal from the indicators, and that's it. But you also guys learn on my mistakes. It's absolutely okay. That's how you doesn't do the same. So let's see what's gonna be here. I'm thinking to open a catch up here. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. I was thinking not to do it, but here we need that. Okay, I slacked a little bit because of a lot of the trades. So open 4 more trades, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's what could happen when you are fast too much. But for now, it's going pretty good. Why open here buy trade again, even though we see a pretty big red candle on the chart and everything? We can see that this is pretty strong support level, where price before achieved and started reversing. So in this kind of the case, it should reverse again in the upward direction, because before it was pretty long downward trend going for a long time. It broke the previous support level a few times. So for now, as you can see, it's reversing pretty good. We even have a chance to close our previous 2 trades. As you can see, now we're in the plus in all of them, in all of the 6 trades. Oh my god, that's really good. That's the feeling I love. That's the situations I really appreciate. From the market. And now also we can see a green pin bar on the Awesome Oscillator, so it's pretty good sign. Let's see if we're gonna close all of them or not. It's just a little bit till the end. I think we closed just 4 of them, yes. But it's still fine. It's still really good. Okay, that's perfect. Let's find some other situation on the market that we will like. Here's pretty good. Let's open here sell trade. Let's open here sell trade. Same. We can see that before when it was just started, I think we were using this currency here, no? Kind of look the same, no? Okay, because we're just changing a lot of them, so that's why it's okay. We can see that 3 lines of Alligator before instead of the downward trend crossed each other, started going in the downward direction. After it was some upward move, not for that long time. I'm gonna add this to favorites. And after it started reversing again in the downward direction, now we can see also the 3 lines of Alligator start, having some distance between them and everything moving still downward. Also, the last 3 pin bars on the Awesome Oscillator is red color. 2 lines of stochastic is crossing each other, going down the same direction, but at the same time, it's not achieving the support, the oversold zone yet. It's a lot of the words in my head that I want to tell you now. Okay, now we can see some corrective candle happen here. Oh my god, now it's reversing a little bit. That's the market, guys. Now we're pretty close. And we still have half of the time to close the trade in the plus. But this is, guys, you also need to understand what you're gonna have if you got a trade. I don't want to scare you or something, but you need to be ready for that. A lot of people coming to trading thinking that, oh, you just need to click on the buttons and that's it. But actually, it's a big responsibility, first of all, for your own money. And that's a pretty good lessons that you can get from that, because that's how you will appreciate the money, you will appreciate the hard work, and you will understand that it's actually not easy. But at the same time, I'm always saying, guys, you only need to start trading if you actually feel like that. If you are just making it for the money, like any other thing in the world, if you just work for the money, it's never gonna bring you success. Everybody knows that. We are so close. Oh my god. Then we just have a few seconds till the end. Let's see what we're gonna have here. Let's see. Just fluctuating like this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because as we can see, yeah. Huh? We didn't. Because we achieved the previous support level and it cannot break it. Here we're gonna open two more sell trades. Today we're pretty lucky for the sell trade, so that's how we're gonna do this. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's see. I think we were using this currency pair or it's not. Okay. Same situation. Yeah, they're kind of look the same because it's euro. Okay. There was euro in Turkish lira. Here's euro in Swiss franc. That's oh, okay. I get it now. So they're just going next to each other, as you can see. So that's why. Also, three lines of alligator crossing each other before going downward in the same direction. There it was so fast upward trend. Then it was the continuation of the downward trend. Now it's already broke the previous support level, so it's more confident than the previous one. Also, two lines of stochastic right now in the oversold zone, but as we can see, the downward trend here is pretty fast and strong, so that's why we still open here a trade downward. Also on the Awesome Oscillator, actually it's a bit mixy here because we can see it was fluctuating. It was like 5 red candles, 2 green candles, 1 red candle, 2 green candles. Now it's 3 red candles already. So the two last pin bars is red color, but again, here you also need to not only check it out the indicators but also the levels. This is pretty important, and also candlestick patterns. Nobody talk too much about that. I'm gonna make a video for you guys about all of the candlestick patterns, by the way. If you want it, please go to my Telegram channel, text me about that. I'm definitely gonna do it because actually it's a big information, and I'm already working on that. So I really want to do that for you because not so many traders is, you know, putting the focus on that, but actually it's really important to know the candlestick patterns. So that's how you can predict the future movement of the chart more easily. So now we have just 16 seconds till the end. It's going pretty well, and as you can see here, I also check it out. What is the level support resistance that our price broke the previous support level? So that's how I understood that it's going to be a continuation of the downward trend. So it's just 1 second for now. We close this trade in the plus. At the same time, I recommend to try different things. It's like in life, you know, you're trying a basketball, you don't like it, you go to football and you realize, yeah, it's your thing and you're doing it really good. So this is the same in trading and in life. You just need to try a lot of the things. In our case, a lot of the strategies to find finally the one, you know, that's gonna work for you. At the same time, you can change the strategies. Sometimes you trade with this one, sometimes you trade with this one. Depends what style of trading you have. Depends how oftenly you trade, and more and more. So if you want more videos like this, more information or something, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Telegram as well, because the link in the description of this video. So I love you guys all. I hope you like this video on the couch again. I think this is my favorite format. So please leave your comments, put the likes, and I'm gonna see you on the next trading session. Bye bye.